like he always do, man. We got this outstanding Jones, Oklahoma, folks. Y'all might not remember he used to be skinny, but I tell you, Yes, sir. He got a Jones State championship. I remember when he was skinny, he used to come over to Nakoma Park. He used to come over to Nakoma Park, folks. Is it recording?
Yeah, you're good.
He used to come over to Nakoma Park and do 7-on-7 with us, man. And I used to tell you, man, it was some good time work, but it's good to see this young man. He graduated from Iowa State. He just signed with Texas State.
Yes, sir.
And I just said, you just looking at him, man, he's become a man. You know, like I told him, it's from boys to men is what he's become. But, Sean, I just want to talk to you, man. I mean, what was it like being at Iowa State? Now you moved on to a different school. You graduated, but now you got, 1 year or 2 years left?
Yeah, I have 1 year left, and my time at Iowa State was a blessing. Made some lifelong relationships with not only my teammates, but the coaches as well, and the fans and everything there. I got to even be friends, with a lot of teams that we played against and everything. And like I said, it was a great time. It's a dream come true to be able to do that, on the biggest stage and, in front of your family and your town and everything.
Yes, sir. I mean, so, when you decided to get in the portal and you graduated, did you have your mind? Because I tell you right now, Texas State got one of the best campuses around, man. It's beautiful, man. I know my son was getting out of high school. I wanted him to go there, man. I know Harold, the basketball player, was there, man, and was one of their top players there in basketball, man, out of Carl Albert. It just tells you they got a connection with Oklahoma kids, So, what was your decision to make Texas State home?
It was being at Iowa State. I was always in a family. That's their biggest thing up there is being one. Ever since I was up there, I felt like I was, always I could go to anybody, teammates, all that. And so when I got in that portal, that was, the biggest thing really for me. I took a while to make this decision. I talked to a lot of schools. It kind of came down to, Texas Tech and then Texas State. And, Texas State was the very first school, as soon as my name hit the portal, I mean, it was the first guy to hit me up. And, it wasn't even, come here, we want you to do this and all that. He was, being genuine and straight up just asking about, how are you and, what's going on with your life. And, he was learning about me, more than just a football player. And, in the football world, of course, it's awesome to go out and be the dog on the field and, have everybody, screaming your name. But at the end of the day, you're a human too.
Yes, sir.
So having someone on your side, that can support you as a human just as much as a football player is a huge thing to me. Family, like I said, biggest thing. And shoot, like I said, they stuck beside me, since that first call. And, I know probably at times, they were probably like, dang, is this dude ever going to commit? Or
Yes, sir.
Is he leading us on or what? And, shoot, they stuck with me, so shoot, I'm sticking with them.
Sean, it's good to see you. I just, before you came on, you was out there helping a young receiver, giving back to what you've learned, and you played at the highest level in college. Your next step would be the NFL. An NFL team would be dumb not to jump on you, man. Your size, what are you, 6'6"?
Yeah, 6'6", 220.
6'6", 220. Folks, here I am. I'm not his agent, but I'm telling you, I'm going to put his name out there. But I just tell you, just to watch this young man grow up in Jones, man, and the work he's put in and where he's at. He's graduated. That's the most important thing mom and dad and the family can be proud of, that you graduated. Now you already got your degree. Now you go out there and have fun, work on your master's, and go have fun at Texas State and do your thing out there and hopefully lead into a bowl game and do things they haven't done. But I just tell you, Sean, it's good to see you, man, to have a smile on your face, and God has blessed you, and that comes from just having from a strong family, man. I mean, just the work that you put in, man. I remember you in high school. You was hard to reckon with, man, especially playing what was it, Jones 3A?
Yeah, 3A.
3A, man. I'm telling you, as a DB, man, I know they had triple coverage on you. I went to games, man, and you had two good quarterbacks in George's boy, what was his name?
Brandon.
You had JD, right?
Yep.
So you had two great quarterbacks that both played Division I football, and then you had yourself playing a Division I receiver. So, Sean, man, I'm really excited to see what you're going to do at the next, like I said, Texas State, and then going off and playing in the NFL, because you will get a shot. You will get your name drafted, so you might as well go and pick out your suit right now. But being out here, before we let you go, what would you tell some young men that's up and coming what to do and what kind of work they need to put in to get themselves better?
Man, I would say, you know, focus on them fundamentals and techniques. You know, it may not be the funnest, the coolest, may never look the good, you know, the best on Instagram or whatever, man. But that's what's gonna separate you. And being respectful. If you can go there, say yes sir, you know, no sir. Talk to your coaches in a respectful way. Treat everyone the same. You know, little, big, old, young, don't matter, man. Everyone in this world should be treated the same is how I look at it. And if you can learn to do that, like I said, focus on the small things, you'll be able to separate yourself. It's not always, you know, the fastest, the strongest, the biggest that, you know, make it to the NFL and these next levels. It's the people that can, one, learn every single day, no matter who's trying to teach them, and one, master those things. Like I said, there's way faster people than me, way stronger, you know, everything. But, you know, do they make it? You never know.
You never know.
It all comes down to, like I said, the small things. You got to be a master of the game, mentally, physically, everything. You know, take care of yourself. Mental health is a big thing, I would say. You know, if you're positive and everything and happy and, you know, nothing gets you down, shoot, you know, you're going to be tough to beat. And that's with everything in life. So like I said, just focus on the little things. And don't ever take anything for granted, you know, because there's a lot of people in this world that don't get to do, you know, what you may get to do every single day. So just never take that for granted, man, and exceed every single day that you got a chance to.
I mean, that's big time. So before we close this up, what's a receiver that you kind of model yourself behind? I mean, being 6'6", what does most people try to compare you to? I got one. I'm going to see what you say the same thing I say.
Growing up, I was a big Julio fan.
Okay, Julio Jones?
Yeah, and obviously, you know, for a big guy, that's him, Mike Evans, you know, Michael Thomas, big people just like that. I pick from every single one, but, you know, I pick from little guys too. I want to be able to, you know, stop whenever I need to stop,
yes, sir.
Be under control, have good body. So, like I said, every single person has something that, you know, they're amazing at, and that's what separates them. So shoot, I try to learn from, you know, everybody that I can, but I would say, you know, the biggest one growing up has always been Julio.
I was gonna say, God dang it, from the old Minnesota Vikings, Randy Moss.
Yeah,
Randy Moss.
Yeah.
I mean, but I have to say this too, though, man. The quarterback that you had in college ended up playing for the San Francisco 49ers last
Brock
year.
Purdy.
Yeah. So what was that like, though? You know, a guy that you caught passes from, was on the depth chart, was third string quarterback now, had a chance to take them to the Super Bowl if he doesn't get hurt. I mean, what was that like? Do you still keep in touch with him? Do you still reach out to him? Or is he too big time now?
Oh, no. Shoot, I would say Brock is probably more humble than me, and you know, that's really saying something. Brock is he's an amazing guy, man, and you know, I'm so happy that he had that chance, you know, to go on that stage and show the world what he can do. You know, that Mr. Irrelevant, that's tough on a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
And shoot, he went in and, man, accepted it, and, you know, I wasn't surprised by that. That's who he is. He's a great guy, like I said, and you know, coming with him and, you know, from day one, you know, there's him, there's a lot of guys, there's, you know, Mike and everybody, you know, that is in the league now too.
Yes, sir.
You know, being around them, I could say, you know, our class was different, you know, coming in there.
Yeah.
Everyone, you know, carried themselves a different way. And shoot, just about every single one of us is, you know, doing something big with ourselves. And shoot, it's good to be, you know, friends with them. You know, we always stay in touch. We still got a big group chat.
That's it. That's what it's all about, though, having that family.
Yeah, like I said from day one, man, it's family. And everyone there is a family, and shoot, no matter, you know, there's a lot of us, you know, that transferred to NFL,
yes, sir,
doing whatever, you know, we're still best friends to this day, man.
And that's big time, Sean. Well, good luck to you at Texas State this year. And like I said, I'll be looking forward to see you in the NFL draft next year.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir. Take care.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to see you.